Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of my SimCity 4 Let's Play of Solitude. In the last episode I just continued a lot of residential development, and I think that was about it. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that, and maybe some commercial areas in this episode. So I just figured out this curve that had been giving me trouble in the last one. So that's fixed now. And okay, I'll add another street. Continue this right here. And it would be good to have it intersect with this road. Yeah, I don't know why it's laggy right now. Usually it seems when there's a lot of God mode trees covering the whole area, and there isn't, so I think I mentioned that last time. Hopefully it stops sometime, because I don't want it to stay like this. I don't think there's an S-curve, is there, for a street? Let me see. Not draggable. I think I might have added one. No, I guess I haven't. So for that I'd need to make a short diagonal section. Okay. Now if this is completely flat, maybe I'd just be able to connect it. Yeah, that didn't change anything. Okay. I'm going to remake that tile. Oops. Wrong set. That's what I want. So probably need to have extend it back here somehow. I'm going to make this a loop, sort of street, neighborhood area, like that. And I want to put some more noise walls along this highway. And I'll need to put this back, which I demolished in the last episode. And I'll have to wait a couple months for the menu items to appear. Okay. Now they're here. That should be good, I think. How many tiles do we have? We have 7 here, actually. Which is not ideal for the residential zones. So I might end up using more alleys like this. too. Won't be able to connect that directly to this road if I keep going straight here. I could curve it and maybe connect it that way if I want to, otherwise I could just put a cul-de-sac like this. What to do? I think I'll connect that. Problem with these is that cars will always drive through them if they're through streets. Don't really refrain from using them at all, even if they're not really a route that would be useful. So that can be annoying. Okay, I'll put another alley here. Or here, actually. I could connect to either one, really. So... let me see. Maybe I'll just, make this street go like that. Nah. There's no reason to do that, I guess. Use some street add-on line. Get gravel street. Never used this before, actually. Ooh, yeah, transforms everything, of course. And do that. Okay. I don't know. I'll just put trees in the middle or something. There. Okay. A little bit of a larger space here. I'll put a apartment complex there. And I can't fit any more of those, so I will zone that single family. As far as this goes, seems like a good place for a park. Again, I want maybe some street access to that park, so I think a soccer field would almost fill that space. I guess this is kind of like a neighborhood soccer field. I don't know. Like a little parking lot, though. If other residents from nearby would come to it. That's what I want. Okay. Sure. That'll fill up the remaining space. Already seeing some mansions developing here. Very nice. Okay, that, I guess, takes care of this entire space. Now, I hope there will be something besides Evergreen Hills high wealth apartments appearing here. So I've got them all over the place nearby, it seems like. In the last episode I had tried to make this zone work properly, and it looks like that's working properly now, so I just had to put the starter stub so it would have road access in the front. So that's good. It's empty before. This, however, is not working, and it's abandoned, so I could try to reconfigure the lot sizes here. Oops, commercial. This should develop as, if it all develops as one building, that should, okay, that worked. That won't abandon, I don't think. But this is going to need another starter stub, so I'll just put that right next to the other one. RHW starters. Okay, great. I wish this was oriented the other way. You see the parking lot is entrance is at this park, and that obviously doesn't make sense. There's a wall connecting to the road. Oh well, I can't really have it turned around though. Okay. Now we've got an apartment building being developed. Let's see. Arbor Woods, okay, good. The historical, that is the medium wealth apartment for this set. And I made it historical so it won't become high wealth in a few game months, which would otherwise happen probably. Let me just check on my services. This says they're okay, except for safety isn't so good. Oh wow, I had just completely overlooked police protection here, and fire protection. That's not good. Okay, I'll have to take care of that now. Education looks pretty good. Nothing should be over capacity, I hope. I'll just check it here though. Yeah, I don't usually use this menu, but it's pretty useful. As you can see the capacity and change the funding from there for all of them. Let's see. Under capacity, under capacity, under capacity. I think everything's good. This is almost to capacity. This medium-sized hospital, the funding's a little lower than normal, so I could raise it to increase the capacity after it gets too full. Where is that hospital anyway? Is it covering everything? Let's see, health. There it is. That's what it's referring to. Always annoying to find all the educational buildings. For urban big cities, I always have, let me show it to you if it's available. No, okay. The Inyati Urban School, which is something that SimGoober made. Downloaded from Centropolis, I think. And it's high-rise, and it combines elementary and high school, so I don't have to confuse myself with a bunch of blue overlapping circles, and you can't tell which is elementary and which is a high school. You have to have both, of course, for every area, ideally. Well, the only way to tell is to look at what's in the center. So like right here, this has no elementary school, neither does any of this. Take care of that right now, I think. Yeah, I've got the large elementary school now. I don't know if that would be something to use here. Probably put it right here, and that would cover the whole area. So that's what I'll do. money do I have anyway? Okay, plenty of that. Good. And my problems were with crime and fire hazard. So I'll have to take care of that. Oh, wow. These are, I think this was a dependency. I downloaded a pack of signs, looks like, for California, and that's... I never used them. I could sometime, though. Forgot those were there. Alright, try out the fire department landing strip. I never use that, usually. No, it's a suburb. There aren't very many tall buildings around. Could be appropriate. Really, doesn't really... I think the large station has a... Okay, about the same size of coverage, looks like. This is pretty cool, though, so I'll put it somewhere. I don't want to destroy a bunch of buildings, though, so I'll put it on the outskirts. It isn't where there's nothing built yet. Probably not here. There's too much tall development. Maybe somewhere out here, though. What about here? Oh, dang. Let's see, missing a tile. That was always the story with SimCity, it seems like. Need one more tile to fit in the building, or whatever you're trying to put. Usually happens with the Real Highway mod, it seems like. One more tile, I could have finished the interchange, so... Oh well. That's good, I think. That's not the only one I'm going to need, though. I'm going to need a few more stations, since I don't have any of them right now. So lucky I haven't gotten a fire yet. Usually what happens is I forget to put any stations down, and then a fire starts, and that's when I put the first one, and I'll automatically put the fire out after I place it. So, where could I put this? I could put it right here, I think, next to the railway. I need to demolish a few things. That's alright, I think. Alright. Now we have the majority of the city covered. One more probably would be good. Somewhere around here looks like would be best. Right here, maybe? Yeah, after this curves. Put it right there. Sadly, they don't have any connection to the road. But that's with almost every building in the game. The driveway doesn't connect up. So, I think we need a little more coverage. Majority of it's covered, though, and I think I'll leave that for later. When I actually have things built here, all there is tree lots right now. Okay, police protection. I will put the small police station, and the deluxe one, of course, has a bigger coverage area. But I don't think it's so fitting in suburban areas. Maybe the tallest thing around. Maybe not, though. Usually it's the shortest thing around when there's skyscrapers around it, but I'll try a small one. I think I could put the deluxe station in this urban area. Let's see. It wouldn't be so unfitting. I'd almost put it here. That wouldn't work with the underpass, though. There we go. Perfect. Look at that front stairway connects right to the sidewalk, where this fence ends and begins. That looks kind of good. Oh, but there's no way for them to drive around with their police cars, I guess. Oh well, just aesthetics, I guess. Maybe right here would be good. How about a small police station? Where exactly should that be? Oh, right here. Yeah. Right here. Maybe that wasn't the best place. I left the corner of the street for a commercial building, but then I could have dezoned it with this direction facing that road. Now these zones are cut off. So I could just put a park there. Looking for this park. I don't see it anywhere nearby. So I'm gonna put my 3x2 sized park. Here it is. Face the other way, so these paths will connect. One of them will, at least. Look at that, trees are already appearing. Alright, probably need a couple more at least. That strip is not covered. Could put one right about here, maybe. Or I might just use the police kiosks, though. Okay. Right where this highway is would be the best place. I don't really want to put anything right there. I could put it along this road, I guess. Yep, I'll put it there. Only building in this green space along the highway, but whatever. I think this should have police kiosks. Also, it's not a very large area, of course. Yeah, this would work. Looks kind of odd, doesn't it? This sidewalk. Where else could I put it, I wonder? This almost covers this whole area. I'll get rid of that. See if I can find a better place. I might have to demolish one of these buildings. This is probably best. Oh, I can just put it here. Of course. I'll remove this. The sidewalk will kind of connect visually to this one. Okay, it looks a lot better. A little gap in coverage, but I don't think there will ever be anything right there besides probably trees. Right here there's a tree space. Right here actually would be good. There's some sidewalk appearing already. There's not much here, but I'll go ahead and put one for future development. Okay. Does that take care of everything? Yes, it does. Okay. What else? I took care of those Civic service gaps and coverage. I still don't see anything much being built, probably because I was moving the view around the whole time, maybe. That will even, moving it around will stop anything from happening if game time doesn't pass. So I'm not going to just sit here and let it be developed. I'm going to put some walls along this road. I guess I'll use the same kind as the other side has. Looks like that's not completely flat, so I'll put them right here. That'll be the end of it. And, spend a little money so I can have these streets here. Not have to worry about rotating. Doing that to me. Okay, it's because I'm moving the mouse a tiny amount. That will reorient it to the road. Okay. Guess I'll have to do the same thing on this side of the highway as I did on this side. Fill this empty space with trees. I guess I could put like a parking lot or something. A long parking lot. But, I don't know. Yeah, this is just an isolated bit of commercial development, so I don't really need a bunch of parking. I guess the best thing would be to put trees there again. Here. This could be a good place for a 2x2 park. Put this grassy one. There. That blends in pretty well. Okay. I think I'll put some more trees along this section. And then I'll put commercial buildings here. How will I get all the way back here with buildings? Maybe I won't. I mean, that's what I did here with this. Of course, there was a railway blocking it here. That's why I didn't. I just left this space as wilderness. Here, the problem is it would be difficult to get a street all the way back here. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Put a street intersection here. Curve it. Would that cause a traffic problem? Right next to the stoplight, I don't know. That or I could put one connecting to this avenue. But it would only be right turns allowed because of this light rail in the median. So that wouldn't be ideal. I could just leave it like this and see what it looks like. I'll put this extended that way. Of course, that's gonna cut off the main avenue from having much development along that. I'm going to try something else then. I'll just do that way. Let's see. Can I put something here? Pause that. I've still got 4 tiles that are kind of wasted from the roads being close to each other. Could put some really small lots, but I don't know if I'd want to do that. What would develop on those, I wonder? This is medium density. So I would probably zone that medium density as well. And I'd get these little pencil towers appearing. And I don't know if that's really so fitting, given it's mostly a suburban area here. That's low density. Okay, so I wouldn't be using medium density. So, why? I don't know why I put these here. I should have known they would abandon. No road access. Take care of that in a while. I don't know. I guess I'll just zone it and see what appears there. Because I think there would be like little, taco shack, grease pit, garage, those businesses appearing in this such a small lot. I'll see what happens. I'm gonna probably put, I don't know, a grade crossing here and curve the street back to intersect with this avenue, I think. That should work. Okay. We got 2 tiles deep zones. Okay, what's happening? Oh, we have medium of offices and retail stores. It's not bad. I'll keep these historical so they don't get all replaced by the same thing or whatever. These buildings are good for filling up these 1x3 or 1x4 lots. 1x4 I don't think had anything by default that would go in there. Unfortunately they appear a little too often. They'll divide up larger zones, so it's kind of annoying. So maybe something will overgrow them in the future. Still have my menu management lot in place, so I can put these noise walls on the side of the highway. Oops, no. Right here. Okay. One more. Let's put a straight one, maybe. There it is. Okay. I wonder if anything would appear here. I don't think so, given the building style I have selected. There was a shopping mall that would appear here. 5x5, I think, or 6x6 tile zones. Low density with the old Chicago building style. I don't think that would happen here. So I'll probably just put 4 tiles deep zones like that. I like this building. I'm gonna make that historical. And why waste this space? I'll just put another smaller zone there. I think it should be good with tree lots with the transparent texture so it doesn't look weird with the edges of this railway. I guess I'll just fill this in with trees also. Other than that, I could have put a parking lot for the commercial zone, but I won't. Next up, we'll take care of this. I would have been better to have residential zones here. It's kind of a back street from the main avenue. But I don't know, I just kept it consistent with commercial zones being all over here. Okay. I will put, I didn't put new walls here actually. It's trees. So I guess I'll do that on the other side. Okay. Now I think that should be enough for one episode. So we'll see how this develops later on, and I'll keep building new areas. So thanks for watching.